Good morning, friends and family. Today is day 18 of the way. And check it out. Yesterday, the Stefan guy that I forgot his name was Stefan. He showed me these berries. This is one of the berries he gave me. He told me that they're edible. They're sour on the inside, but sweet on the outside. And it's just crazy that I found them already on the roots. I got a handful of them. I've been munching on them. And I was thinking, man, I got to tell you guys, because I'm carrying this big bag, right? And I've already gotten rid of a lot of stuff. I got rid of my boots. I got rid of my toiletry kits. I still have, my toiletries in like a little Ziploc bag, but less space, less weight. And trying to get rid of more and more things. And my dad might actually come in a week or so. I'm going to get rid of even more things, let him take it home. Like, for example, my jacket and my sweater. Might give him both and just use a poncho for the rain. The jacket doesn't even protect me anyway. I might need to get something for the cold, but whatever. And I'm gonna probably get rid of my tent, get rid of the sleeping mat. I did want to camp. I did want to just rough it out there, but I want to do now I want to do it more on faith. This whole journey has been about faith, and I need to be more faithful and more trusting that God will provide for me, like he did at the beginning. And I think this is an interesting lesson, because sometimes in life we carry things and they're heavy and they slow us down. And I'm talking emotionally, obviously, not physically. I'm talking spiritually and mentally. We carry this weight and we don't have to carry it. We can let go. If we trust God, He'll carry the load, And it all goes back to, my favorite little parable or little saying by Jesus. Look at the birds of the air. They do not sow nor reap nor gather into barns, yet your heavenly Father feeds them. Are you not worth more than they? And it's true. I don't need this whole bag. So slowly, I'm going to start trying to get rid of things. And I also don't need to be buying so much food. This morning, for example, I baked a baguette in the oven at the gîte. And, ooh, look. What's up? Ponies and donkeys. I baked a baguette at the gîte. And the other pilgrims gave me jam, Yesterday, when I walked out of a supermarket, somebody gave me a cracker. People are always offering me food, and I know God will provide. I might also, I think I already said, I might also get rid of this tent and this sleeping mat, and just trust that God will take care of me. This whole journey is about faith. I need to be strengthening it, and even though things have gotten easier and it's more comfortable in the first week, I know that times will get better when my dad gets here, because he's a great father, like our Father in heaven. He provides for you even when you don't deserve it, and I know he's going to take care of me. I'm not even going to ask. He's just going to take care of me. But when he's gone, then I'll be alone again, and times might get rough, and that's okay, because there's a time for everything. There's a time for laughing and a time for mourning, a time for work and a time for rest, and a time for darkness and a time for light. And by darkness, I mean suffering, Sometimes God has us wait in painful situations or walk in painful situations, because he's preparing us for something, and I think he's preparing me for something. Also, these shoes, barefoot running shoes that I got when I was doing triathlon, they've been great to me. I love these shoes for running and stuff, but now the soles are pretty used up and my feet are feeling it a little bit. So I ordered some hiking barefoot shoes to my house, and my dad will probably bring those to me. That'll help me a little bit on the walk. Good morning, everybody. Yesterday was day 18, and it was a great day. Mentally, I was feeling a little out of it, and I'll explain why. Most of my walk was by myself, which was fine. But I was trying to focus on God the whole time, and how He's having me wait through these trials and tribulations. He's having me learn and be patient, and He's humbling me and all these things. And I'm just trying to figure out for what, you know? Does He want me to be a pastor? Does He want me to go back to being a lawyer? Does He want me to live in Spain, in the US, and France? I don't know. After seeing Conques, this city, I kind of want to live here. Maybe form a little gîte, a little albergue for pilgrims. Call it Les Américains. Serve some burgers for dinner, and live out my days on this beautiful mountain. Incredible. But when I got to this town, before I got to this town, I met some Canadians. They were really nice. They took pictures of me. I don't know why people want to take pictures of me. And then I met Estelle and Julian on the road. It's been like a day since I've seen them. And we walked together. We found Shahan. We went to the mass. There was a mass at 1 or noon. And then we had lunch at this crepe restaurant. And I was so worried about money. First crepe was 10 euros. The salty one, it was okay. I could have eaten like 10 of them. Then the dessert crepe was 7.50, and it was incredible. I could have eaten 10 of them. We had some cider, and the whole time I'm thinking about all these euros. Like, man, will I have enough money to make it? If I keep spending like this, I can't make it. And I don't eat out every day, but it's still like I need to make it. I don't know, another 50 days, or I don't even know how many days. All these thoughts are going on in my head. All this anxiety is building up in me. Everyone's speaking French. I feel a little left out. And then at the end, Shahan pays for everything. He doesn't let me pay. He doesn't let us say anything. He just pays. And I'm finding it difficult to find myself, to feel deserving of everything that people are doing for me. After that, we went on a walk around the town, and the Belgians reappeared, and they bought me a beer. They wouldn't let me pay. And then for dinner, I brought my own ramen pack, but the group brought pasta and tuna, and they made pasta tuna for everybody, and they gave me bread, they gave me egg, they gave me dessert. We had this banana and chocolate. And it's like, I feel undeserving. And on top of that, there was a concert, a beautiful concert in the cathedral, a piano concert. Where this priest played the piano, and one man in between songs would tell this French poem, and you could just hear it in the house of God, this beautiful music just bouncing off the walls. And it ended with Claire de Lune, and the whole time I'm thinking, God, you be so good to me, I don't understand. I'm having a hard time understanding why so many good things happen to me. And I feel like I don't deserve it. Sometimes I'm eating and I forget to pray. Sometimes I'm in church and I'm distracted. Sometimes I don't know. I feel like I'm not as Christ focused or as Christ centered as I ought to be. But He still loves me. He still takes care of me. And I don't know. Maybe it's because I keep chasing after Him. But He's such a good Father, such a good God. It feels I feel a little undeserving, honestly. But it was a beautiful day. I mean, that experience in the cathedral, this town, the people, the way everyone treated me, I have no complaints. I just can't believe it. I can't believe it, honestly. But today is going to be day 19, so I will update you guys on that. I'm going to try to work on this. I have 2 questions for myself today. If God is all good, and St. Augustine, he brought this question out of me as I was reading this book called Confessions that he wrote. If God is all good and everything he creates is all good, where does evil come from? Today I'm going to think about this before I just get the answer out of the book. And then the second thing I need to focus on today is to feel deserving. I'm working on accepting everything people give me, but it's becoming so much, I feel like I don't deserve it. Like, I genuinely don't even want to accept it. I mean, I do, like I'm hungry, I'm thirsty, but it's hard to accept. But then again, I accept everything God gives me. So I need to work on this. I'm not sure how that works. If you guys have any advice, let me know. But okay, let's get started with day 19. And God bless you.